जागो जागो जागो, सुबह हो गई, जल्दी जागो मैडम ऑनलाइन हो गई।
Everyone, I am Chimpu. I take my online classes with my mother, and I love to take my online classes with full attention. In fact, I love to listen, to interact, to take initiatives in different activities. Do you all also love to take parts in your online classes? Do you? Then do comment down below. Okay, now I have to go. Sorry, it's time for my online classes. Bye, we'll meet you soon. Bye. School and education are the most powerful weapons that can be used to change the world. As we all know that there is no elevator to success, and that's why we'll have to use the staircase. So, in today's video, we are going to have a discussion, or moreover a chit chat with few of my close ones on a very controversial topic, that is online classes versus offline school.
Hello y'all, this is Lavanya and I would like to share my experience of online learning with y'all. I must say I do prefer the offline way of learning over the online way because we just got to be there physically present with our friends and not just virtually, and just stay together, learn together. It was a good experience. The time that we spent together, there were memories. Last year that we've switched to online learning, I must say it has taken a toll over me. The assignments just keep coming in, and the fact that we are confined within our homes doesn't help much with the situation either. I do agree with the government and the general people's decision that to stay safe we do have to stay inside at our places. But we are human beings, social people. It just makes sense that we're more comfortable when we are around other people. And yes, it also just about makes sense that we do not completely abandon our education. But yes, I do prefer the offline way over the online way. And yeah, I have heard from many children that they, just have a nice time while taking online classes, camera turned off, mic turned off, having a little nice nap. The teacher calls them up and they're like, oh yeah, yes ma'am. So yeah, no. I suppose it is fun for them. I personally haven't taken a little bit of a nap while classes are going on. No, I cannot do that. But yeah, I suppose it must be fun for people who do it. Must be a fun memory to create. But yes, it just makes sense that considering we're in such a situation where we're getting education in the middle of a pandemic, that we respect the fact that we're getting it, unlike many people who do not have the facility available to them. So yes, I do try to regard it with the same amount of respect. I would like to cover a few points while we talk about online classes. Have I ever played or watched videos while taking classes? At some point probably, because when we're just going over a topic and I've already understood it, or we get some questions to do and I'm done with writing down the answers or jotting down the points or notes and stuff, I'm like, meh, might as well enjoy it. So yeah, not too proud to admit it, but yes, it was fun, I suppose. But yeah, that now that we've completely switched to the online way, I've started to treat it seriously, obviously. And yes, it is important that we focus on our education, like I said. So yeah, I have. And no, I'm not proud of it. What was the hardest part about taking distant learning? So yeah, it was pretty hard. Like I said, there are a few communication gaps, and then there are technology errors as well. Because children could be cheating, they could be lying, and the teachers would barely have any ways to prove it unless they are stupid enough to copy paste the entire answer from net or something. But yeah, and the education is being a bit compromised, so is our health, eyesights, and just about everything in general, but every situation has both pros and cons, so it would be wrong to just focus on one aspect of a situation. um, taking in the fact that we are being able to study in situations as this, I suppose we do have hardships. We all have hardships. It's a hard time, but it's about how we go through it that defines us. So yes, we are trying to improvise and upgrade towards better technologies to prevent unfair means during examination, because come on, who are we cheating with? Our own future, and I don't think that's a good thing to do personally. Of course, I do agree that offline school was a bit more tiring, like physically exhausting, I'm saying, but on the other hand, online school is way more mentally exhausting. Just staring at screens for hours in a day, it impacts us. And I must say that even though the situation does have many pros, like I said, cons as well. So it just makes sense that we stay at home and stuff, but yeah, it is kind of hard, the distant learning. Yeah. Okay, next point. If online school was tiring, we still had fun. So, some experiences or happy or fun times. Oh, come on, there are countless ones. So, let's just see. Yeah, so there was this friend group of mine, and we used to have a lot of fun together. We used to prank each other just among ourselves, and the fun times, just chilling at recess, stealing each other's lunches. I do not mean it in a serious way, like just snatching it and running away with it. Just chasing around hallways, getting scolded from teachers. But yeah, getting scolded in a live basis is also a very different experience, I must say. And yeah, it was better and happy times, but yes, everything comes to an end, be it good or bad. So I sure do hope this entire global pandemic situation ends soon, so that we could resume our lives the way it were. But for now, I am thankful for all that I received, be it the facilities, for remaining safe, for just being in a better position than I could have been in. So yeah, happy and fun experiences, sure, there are plenty of them. I remember one time, we were just like in this gymnastics group in our school, and I just learned how to do a back bend, and there was this girl in our class who somehow like accidentally got a pack of macaroni, like uncooked macaroni, I mean the raw one. And there was this trend going on, you ask someone to crack your back and you just crush the macaroni within your teeth, making that weird bone cracking sound. So we decided to do that, but in a different manner, because obviously you were in school and you can't ask someone to crack your back. So I just put like the macaroni in my mouth and stuff, and we went to our class teacher, and I asked her to, if I could show her how I learned how to do the back bend. And I just went into the back bend and I crushed the macaroni in my mouth, and the teacher just got super scared, like, Lavanya, are you okay, and all that. And my friend circle, the ones who planned it along with me, they were just trying so hard now not to burst into laughter. And it's just happy memories. I know it sounds silly, but they're happy times. And yeah, they're uncountable ones. So yes, and just the fact that in online ways there are many hardships that we face, like just the fact that we're so far away from the ones that we used to be so close to. It's kind of disheartening, but then at the same time we have to keep in mind that it is to keep us safe. So yeah, stay home, stay safe, mask, social distancing, sanitize, stay safe.
Everyone, I am Saranya Chori from the YouTube channel named Shoot with SJ, and even I am friend of Akshrati. So today I am just here to answer some of the questions I got from Akshrati regarding offline and online. Okay, so before that, please hit the like button, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe to RSA Story, Shoot with SJ, and many more channel link given in the description box. Okay, so let us just get into it. Okay, so our first question is that what is your experience in this mode of teaching? Okay, so my experience in this mode of teaching is really going good, but I personally have saw people having problems in their eyes, head and backbone, which is really very obvious, like क्योंकि हम ऐसे posture अपना सीधा नहीं रखते, राइट, तो हम ऐसे बैठते हैं, एंड दिस रियली हैपन. तो मेरा तो अभी तक एक्सपीरियंस अच्छा जा रहा है, बट आई वुड सजेस्ट ऑफलाइन इन दिस, क्योंकि ऑनलाइन में एक्चुअली दिस इज़ नॉट अ डायलॉग, लाइक क्योंकि सब लोग ये बोलते हैं, सो इट इज़ बिकम अ डायलॉग, बट इट इज़ रियली नॉट अ डायलॉग, कि ऑनलाइन क्लासेस में कुछ समझ नहीं आता. दिस इज़ रियली वेरी वेरी ट्रू, एंड आई वुड से दैट ऑनलाइन क्लासेस आर really not better than the offline one, क्योंकि ऑफलाइन में हम इतनी मस्ती करते हैं. चलो मैं वो आपको नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन में बताती हूँ. सो द सेकेंड क्वेश्चन is that how fun it is to take online classes while sleeping. That is really very fun, but personally I have not done that, but whenever I sleep, मतलब जब मैं सोती हूँ तो मैं क्लासेस ज्वाइन नहीं करती हूँ. मतलब एक जो क्लास वो पीरियड निकल जाता है उसमें मैं अपना पूरा रेडी हो जाती हूँ, मतलब फेस वॉश कर लेती हूँ, बाथ ले लेती हूँ, एंड देन आई गेट रेडी एंड देन आई सिट ऑन माई स्टडी टेबल एंड देन आई डू. मैं कभी भी सोते नहीं लेती हूँ. अगर सो रही होती हूँ तो मैंने आपको बता दिया, और अगर भूल जाती हूँ तो भूल ही जाती हूँ. ओके, well, it is very much fun taking online classes while sleeping, बट कैमरा ऑन जब मैम बोलती हैं तो जो हमें भागना पड़ता है, हत्ती कि हमें ये करना है, ये करना है, ये करना है, ये करना है. ओके, सो लेट्स गो ऑन द थर्ड क्वेश्चन. हैव यू एवर टेकन क्लासेस while playing games, watching videos, etc.? This is going to be a real answer, and if my teachers is watching this video, like they are like watching this video, I'm damn sure about that. बट आई वॉन्ट टू से ट्रू दैट मैं आपको सच बताना चाहती हूँ दैट ऑनलाइन क्लासेस तो बस एक खेल है. हमें तो देखनी वीडियोस, गेम्स ही खेलने होते हैं. या ऑनलाइन क्लासेस को ना पढ़ाई नहीं दिया जाएगा, खेलना दिया जाएगा, क्योंकि उसमें हर एक कोई खेलता ही है. ऑनलाइन क्लासेस में ऐसे कोई बच्चा नहीं होगा मतलब जो पढ़ाई करता है. लाइक हाँ, मतलब ऑब्वियसली पढ़ाई सभी करते होंगे, आई एम डैम श्योर अबाउट दैट, बट कोई तो ऐसा एक हर एक का पीरियड गया होगा इन 2 years में, कोई एक भी जिसमें आपने ये किया होगा. दैट इज़ इवन विद मी. अगर आपके साथ है तो इस वीडियो को लाइक कर दो, उससे हमें भी पता चल जाएगा ना आप में से कितने नहीं किए. बट अगर आपने नहीं किया तब भी लाइक कर दो, कोई बात नहीं. ओके, सो द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज़, okay, so you are able to see the questions on the screen. Okay, so it is, what has been the hardest part about taking this distance learning technology? The hardest part is the whole online classes. Yeah, this is true, like the whole online classes is the hardest part, but if I need to say a particular thing, it is really like that we are not able to understand the concepts properly. Like yeah, this is the hardest part, क्योंकि अगर आप पढ़ाई कर रहे हो आपको concept clear होने चाहिए. ये नहीं आपको रटना है, आपको concept clear होने चाहिए, then आप खुद ही रट सकते हो. तो कॉन्सेप्ट क्लियर नहीं हो रहे ड्यू टू नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम, मैम ऐसा हो जाता है, ठीक है. फिर एकदम से मैम ऐसा सबके साथ ये होता होगा कभी ना कभी, तो ड्यू टू नेटवर्क प्रॉब्लम. तो जब नेटवर्क आते हैं तो हो जाता है, और जब नहीं आ रहा होता तो होता है. चलो, सो द नेक्स्ट, तो मैं ये बोलना चाहूँगी कि पूरी ही ऑनलाइन क्लासेस हैज़ बीन द हार्डेस्ट पार्ट. ओके, तो ज़्यादा वीडियो को ना लंबी करते हुए हम चलते हैं अपने नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे. ओके, सो दिस वुड बी माई फेवरेट क्वेश्चन. मैंने इसका इतने टाइम से इंतज़ार कर रही थी, बस ये क्वेश्चन हाँ जाए. ओके, सो इवन इफ ऑनलाइन स्कूल वॉज अ way too tiring, we all had fun in school. Share some of your fun and happy experiences that you had in offline school. Okay, so first I would share my you are absolutely right, Didi, that even if that अगर हम like टायरिंग कितना भी दिन हो, बट हमें मज़ा बहुत ज़्यादा आता था. अब मैं आपको अपनी कुछ मतलब लाइक मेमोरीज शेयर करना चाहूँगी. और ओके, सो लेट अस जस्ट गो, वीडियो को लंबा ना करते हुए. बट उससे पहले आप प्लीज़ इस वीडियो को लाइक कर दो यार, क्योंकि एडिट करना, बोलना एंड देन डालना, पोस्ट करना बहुत ज़्यादा लंबा प्रोसीजर होता है. प्लीज़ हिट द लाइक बटन. ओके, सो लेट्स गो. ओके, सो द वन ऑफ माई मेमोरी मैं 2 बताना चाहूँगी. एक फ़न एक फन मेमोरी और एक हैप्पी मेमोरी मोमेंट सो फन मेमोरी है दैट हम लोग वॉशरूम जाते थे जब हम वॉशरूम जा रहे होते थे, वैसे हम जाते नहीं थे, हम मैम को ऐसे बहाना बनाते थे. प्लीज़ मैं नाम नहीं लेना चाहूँगी कि कौन सी क्लास में यार, क्योंकि मेरी डांट पड़ेगी. देखो 2 इयर्स तो नहीं किया होगा क्योंकि 2 इयर्स तो ऑनलाइन में ही चले गए. अब आप समझ सकते हो शायद, लेटेस्ट बात है. तो हम जाते थे एंड देन यू यूज्ड टू से टू आवर मैम दैट मैम आपको दूसरी क्लास की मैम बुला रही है. हम उधर से ऐसे लौट के आ जाते थे. हम ऐसे अपने फ्रेंड्स को हम जैसी मैम जाती थी वो एक फेवी स्टिक आती है, हम फेवी स्टिक से, फेविकॉल से नहीं क्योंकि वाइट होता है दिख जाएगा, फेवी स्टिक इज ट्रांसपेरेंट, हम लगा देते थे और फिर मैम का कुर्ता जो था पूरा ऐसे हो जाता था. दैन मतलब पूरा ना वो ख़राब हो जाता था, बट हमें कोई अच्छी फीलिंग मिलती नहीं थी. बट यार दैट इज़ और जो मैम हमारी डांट लगाती थी, हम डैम श्योर कि अभी वो मैम की एक बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ी मेमोरी बन गई होगी. सो या दिस ऑफलाइन स्कूल like in the whole talk हमें ये पता चला दैट ऑफलाइन इज़ बेटर देन ऑनलाइन. एंड गाइज हम जो बोलते थे ऑफलाइन आज नहीं जाना, बट अभी से मैं कभी भी नहीं बोलूँगी कि ऑफलाइन नहीं जाना. ऑनलाइन से इट इज़ very very better guys. So yeah, that was it for today's video, and if you really liked it, please hit the like button, share and subscribe to RSA Story, Shoot with SJ and every channel, link in the description of every YouTuber. Okay, so bye bye, have a nice day. आप आगे लोगों की देख लो या फिर ख़त्म भी होगी, आई एम नॉट श्योर अबाउट दैट. चलो बाय बाय, लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब.
Hello everyone, I'm Ritika and I'm Akshar's good friend. So basically, Akshar asked me some questions and I'm going to answer those. Online classes were fun, but offline classes were way more fun. I miss offline school a lot, but online school is good too. I've never slept while taking online classes, so I don't know. I remember it happened once that we had a circle time. So ma'am was showing a boarding video and I went on YouTube, watched the video and I came back. For me, the hardest part about taking this online classes has been that understanding things. While offline classes, we didn't have issues like network issues or camera problem, mic problem, Wi-Fi down and all. So yeah, offline school was way too tiring. Yeah, it was way too tiring, but at the same time it was very fun. So I remember I had my circle time, I had my school adventure camp. So me and my friend went on a hamster wheel. So it was a big ball, we had to get in and that it rolled. 2 people together rolled it. So we were tied, our hands and legs were tied so that we don't fall or get dizzy. My friend we were like rolling and my friend got dizzy. She was feeling like she will vomit, and because we were like opposite, we were tied in opposite directions. So if she was like and if luckily she didn't vomit at that time, otherwise that vomit would be on my face then. And I was so lucky at that time. But yeah, then she laughed that, oh, I did it. Yeah, I was feeling dizzy and all. So yeah, that's it. At last, I'd say offline classes were very, very, very fun. Very fun. Thank you.
Hello friends, I'm Sarah. In these testing times, the pattern of education has changed based on the problems and needs of the students. As of now, due to the lockdown, students are learning through online mode of education. But in my opinion, offline classroom environment is way better than online environment. I miss my school badly. My friends, my teachers, those chit chats in class, lunch breaks, and of course, free periods, which are the best because your prayers are answered and the teacher is absent. It always reminded me of that line, when the cat is away, the mice will play. I miss my school fete, which is a time for rejoice and celebrations. I pray to God that everything comes back to normal and those lovely days are back. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Shivangi. I'm a good friend of Akshara's and I'm a former 12th grade student. So I'm here to share my experience with online teaching. So the first question given to me was, what is your experience in this mode of teaching? My experience so far has pros and cons. Like every coin has two sides, right? So the benefit of it is that I don't have to waste my time on commute every day, because that was a lot for me. And the bad side is that it is online learning and it is not as effective as it should be, because sometimes there is network issues, people don't want to show faces because they're not wearing their uniforms, and we cannot see teachers, and there is no physical friendship that is happening. And second question is, how fun is it to take online classes? I don't sleep, so for those of you who do sleep in online classes, must be very fun. If my class starts at 8, I get up at 8 and I sit for the online class. It's a bit tiring, but we get through it, right? Then, have you ever taken classes while playing games, watching videos, etc.? As a matter of fact, I have. I'll tell you a funny story that happened to me a while back. My mic was on, I must have answered something and then I forgot to turn it off. And I was posting a story on my Instagram handle. It was, I think, a wallpaper that I made. I was posting that and I was adding music to that, and my teacher told me, "So Shwangi, having fun with the music, huh?" It was hilarious, and I was so embarrassed that my camera was left on. It was the worst thing ever. I did not like it. Then, what has been the hardest part about taking this distance learning technology? The hardest part of online technology, I feel, is that you cannot see people. That is the worst, and it is just constant screen time. Your eyes get tired, but you cannot just stop looking at the screen because your classes are on that, And now, because of that, we are so addicted to screens. I think if I were to add up my laptop, my phone, and my tablet's daily screen time, it would probably be somewhere around, more than 12 hours per day. So that's a lot of screen time for a school student, which I do not like. So last question, even if online school was way too tiring, we all had fun in school. So share some of your fun and happy experiences that you had in offline school. So I loved offline school because I'm a big sport person. So I could play football, I could do soccer, and I could play other things that I really liked, and I could see my friends. That's the best thing. Now I haven't seen my friends in over a year and I really miss them. And also our occasional carnivals. We have carnivals twice a year in our school, where there's DJ, there's good food, there are games. Sometimes there are swings as in Ferris wheels for kids. We can still go on it. It is for our size, but we don't usually go on that. But they were pretty fun. We just spend all of our days just down there. Even just small bickerings, our teachers telling us to not speak in class, was also something that I miss a lot, because now everybody is just behind their cameras, just looking at their phone, not doing anything. So that was me, guys. Bye.
Coin has two sides, heads and tails. Same ways, there are two sides in each and everything, that are pros and cons. If you ask me about my academics in this pandemic situation, then to be honest, they're going very well. This time helped me to improve myself, to look after myself, and it also helped me to overcome my stage fear, to look after my hidden talents, which were like poetry, doodling, etc. It also helped me to focus on one thing at a time. Yes, so I can say that I'm glad to have this golden period of time to look after myself and give myself some me time. Well, as I said that each situation has some cons. Same ways these online classes have some cons. Well, although we have to take our online classes, but at least we have to sit for 5 hours in front of our laptops or any device, which results in headaches, backaches, issues related to eyes and many more, which is not really pleasing to see. I don't really take my online classes while sleeping. In fact, I try to be attentive while taking online classes. Well, to be honest, I got an opportunity to be a class representative, which is SIA, and it pushed me a lot to take online classes, take initiatives in my classes, to respond to teachers, and many more. I can say that if I wasn't a CR, I would rather be chilling around and would not take these online classes seriously. But that's what I recommend you all, that to take these classes seriously, because we have to study after all, right? So much of fun in our offline classes. We used to run around in the corridors, used to have so much of fun. We can't just list them out on a piece of paper or in a video, right? But right now, if we talk about the online classes, the thing which I can't really make it happen, or which I think is the worst part of online classes, is that we can't really have a perfect bond with our teachers, even though we try a lot to connect with the words and feelings, but it can't, because online mode of teaching is limited to online and devices. If we were present there in our school, we could have such a wonderful bond with our teachers. Plus, now we can't meet our friends, we cannot play basketball, we cannot do things which we could do in offline school. But okay, we live in a country where we have the right to speak and share our opinions, and your opinions matter. Thank you all of you for sharing your videos. It was so kind of you to do so. Personally, I love all your views and I believe the same. Thank you so much again. Bye.